headed to the right, heading back and forth to baby. It's all right.
Now that I sang Black Horse and a Cherry Tree, I think I'm a professional singer.
So many things happened last night that
Got the ooh.
That you can't remember?
I do not remember at all.
We shall help you recall it.
No, it's okay.
Oh, you don't want
yes,
us parts of
please.
that?
Yes, please.
No, we didn't want any parts of it, and we had to.
Let's do a recap for the listeners
All right,
and
let's
viewers.
Season 5, episode 9 of the Shaken Industry podcast.
Nine.
I said 9.
Oh, I thought
Pretty sure I said 9 there.
my ears didn't hear it. Okay, I'm sorry.
Welcome back, everybody, to the show.
Hi.
Hope everyone's had a great weekend and can remember it all.
Because
Some of us can't.
AGW cannot.
AGW.
Oh.
Are you still drunk? I don't know that
AGW.
I was thinking aged. AG.
Yeah.
But
No. I see that. I see where it came from.
Okay.
But I'm excused.
Okay.
You plugged in?
Every fucking time. You make me jump.
Yeah, I plugged it in yesterday. Or Friday.
Did you? Oh, because it was downstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, we apologize. We didn't post last week's episode on YouTube because we're trying to get an intro in so that it's not just the raw video.
Sure.
I'm positive.
Wait, what are you positive about? And what are you unsure about? Is it on there
maybe I'm
without
wrong.
an intro?
Am I wrong? Maybe he did and I didn't know about it?
No, you did it.
No. Speaking of not remembering shit.
Okay, I apologize. It's
Yeah,
I apologize for the
Episode
apology.
8 is on YouTube.
I apologize for nothing. I don't give a shit. That's me being mindful.
Wow. You
We'll
come
talk about that.
after my brain and you're like, no, that didn't even happen. Well, it did.
Maybe your alternate universe, Tracy.
That was the reason that the laptop came downstairs last Sunday.
But we didn't put an intro on it because we haven't finished that.
No.
So we apologize that it looks unprofessional. We did not.
Yeah, because everything we do is so professional.
Those responsible for sacking the people that didn't do it right have been sacked.
I repeat myself.
Firm talking to.
I'm so sorry. I promise that after next week, it will be a different world.
From these points forward.
I will be a different person.
So let's talk about
You
this.
usually are a different person. Like, it's okay. I like them. I like all the Tracys. Almost all the Tracys.
You know what I realized though?
Mm.
Like, as soon as Relay ends, I mean, it's nowhere near the magnitude, but it will be just as annoying in that. Well, no, not the country western.
We still don't know what you're talking about yet.
the party.
It's in her
Oh.
head. She'll figure
You
it
didn't
out.
say.
She already had that conversation to us in her head. So.
You know, we've been kicking it for a minute, but I still need a little bit of help. I cannot see in there. I can finish your sentences, but I can't start them.
Maybe you should work on that.
Yeah, that's my fault.
Yeah.
You're not very mindful of my needs. Can we talk? Give a backstory on this, because it probably will be a running issue for a while.
Oh, God.
Dee was having who were you having the conversation with in Russian?
With Punkadator.
With Punkadator. About mindfulness.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she is,
In her mindfulness era.
yeah. And
It's like her new bag. It's totally different than your bag.
No, it's different. It's got different color patterns.
it's still a satchel. We're set for the apocalypse. We've all got a satchel. We just use Michaela's. But they're having a conversation about mindfulness. I can't remember.
Yes.
And I said I was mindful, or you made it very clear I was not.
Correct. So she was talking about, what she's doing, like journaling and all that stuff.
Yes.
And she's trying to be more mindful. And I said, do you know that people sometimes misunderstand mindfulness? It's not just about you and what you're doing. It's about what you are doing and how it affects other people.
Right.
So being mindful really is checking in with yourself to make sure you don't upset other people.
Right.
That's really what mindfulness is.
So you opened up a whole new fear for that child.
So, no, she's working on it. I thought it was a good point to give her while she's working on it.
It is.
right?
Oh, I agree.
So this one over here, she's like, "Oh yeah, I'm mindful," and I'm like, "Where? Where? What? Where?"
And
When?
I made it very clear that I am very mindful and aware of my behavior and how it impacts others when it's people I care about. When I don't give a shit about you, all bets are off.
And so I said, that is exact opposite
of being mindful.
of being mindful. And so this one set out all night to point out all the ways in which she was mindful
Last night at the
last
bar.
night at the bar. And every time she goes,
No.
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 So I said to her,
She was probably right every time.
I was
too.
like, listen, being mindful also happens to people that you don't care about. And she was like, no. She's like, if I don't give a fuck about you. I was like, you have missed the concept.
Sounds like someone I know.
Is it her?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I said, why would I be mindful of people who have wronged me or offended me or pissed me off? I'm not gonna, you didn't mind my feelings, why am I gonna mind yours? It's a two-way street.
Yeah. It's a
People
one-way
like-
street.
People that I care about, I am very mindful of how my behavior impacts them and my actions impact them. People I do not care about or that I'm indifferent to, doesn't mean I'll be rude and disrespectful. I just don't give a shit how my actions affect you.
Ergo, not mindful.
Yeah, that's kind of the definition.
Yeah.
So, do you think you're a mindful person?
No.
Okay, that's why we fit.
Okay. I need my own podcast? Like, where do I fit? Am I your
You
conscious?
balance
There
us.
you go. There you go. You're the
Yes.
I'm your Jiminy Cricket?
If you can talk in that voice.
No,
Come on.
I'm not even going to attempt that shit.
You keep us
Come on,
balanced.
Pinocchio.
No, see, I had no reference. Like, I accidentally thought Kermit the Frog in here.
But I would like to know, I want to know if our listeners think they're mindful and be aware. I think it's a homework assignment for the week.
Somebody out there is. Please, I hope.
With all the people that comment on our podcast.
But
You should get
you know,
tons of
you don't
answers.
have to comment on it. You just have to self-reflect and think about your mindfulness.
No, you just said it was homework and you want to hear from people. Then you're like, no, you don't do that.
Don't do it.
Don't listen
It's
to
about to
everything
be.
I have to
It's
say.
about to be summer break. No homework.
But do homework.
No, it's good.
I'm trying to speak in coherent sentences. We're almost
You're
there.
doing great.
I'm doing
Doing awesome.
You're doing great.
Going
friend.
back to the reason, the party will happen. And that usually disrupts the dining room for a little while.
Which party?
I'll let you
We've been away from that for 10 minutes and all of a sudden you're back because that's fresh in your head. And I'm like, what part?
Also me.
Did not realize you would jump back to
the spring into summer America style.
There it is.
All right, now you need to be
Preface.
mindful and preface this conversation.
There'll be new arguments in the house, and I will be, contributing to that. All right, spring into summer.
Or jump into the summer or summer.
And we're changing the name of it,
Well, because we can't have it on Memorial Day weekend.
so that means we're scrapping the whole name.
Well, you can't call it a Memorial Day party if there's no Memorial Day weekend.
But it was the redneck party.
But it was the Memorial Day redneck. I mean, it's gonna.
So should we have changed the show's name because we rotated the table? I mean,
What?
everything changed.
Y'all rotated the table?
Yeah.
When we reset? Yeah, that happened.
Okay.
You could tell because the hole's different. Remember, you thought the hole got bigger, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to throw us off track.
Sorry, I wasn't mindful of telling you that. I'll do better.
I just thought, you know what? That's the dumbest thing so far today that I have thought, because I just thought maybe you moved the stuff. All right.
That too.
Let's move on.
Okay. So let's talk about. Just summarize last night first of all.
Yeah. Some people need to be
Jason-
brought up to speed.
Age-Way Cheddar got to hang out with the big dog.
The AGW.
The AGW got to hang out with the big dog. Age white. You're just age whiteness.
Age. Sorry.
Age geriatric weight.
Wow.
You went from bad to worse.
Wow.
I'm trying to think of a G word.
No, that is not.
No, yeah. Don't.
It wasn't.
Aged great white.
That is like a shark. Sounds like the leader of the clan.
Jesus.
So
Is that
not
what he says? Come here, bro. I'm gonna bite you.
not that one.
It's what I thought you were. I'm like, wow.
Keep workshopping.
Wow.
Stop. Can you just pause and restart this? Is there an edit button?
I mean,
Um,
I'm not sure if it's plugged in.
but we decided to hang out with a buddy of ours who we don't get to see all the time.
Right.
He's a professional drinker.
And he is a professional drinker. And he had said, he was coming down and he said, I usually pull like a marathon and I start around 3. And I said, well, Dee and I have some things to do. We got some relay work we got to get going on.
Yep.
So I
But
was the sacrificial lamb.
big guy will meet you out.
You stepped up.
And he did. And
Almost fell over too.
he felt it this morning when he literally came downstairs and crawled on the couch and got into the fetal position with his head in my lap.
What's it like stomping with the big dogs?
You know, I was shown that, you know, I have a long ways to go and I'm never gonna get there. It's just
Oh.
like, did not like that feeling. I'm getting to a point of, you know, halfway normalcy right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, tomorrow I'll be great.
You just need that extra day.
Yeah.
No, for real. If the older I get, the longer it takes to reset.
Yeah.
For sure. And it doesn't matter if it's 1 or 10 drinks. I still need that whole day to reset.
My only problem is I fucking cook baked bread until 4 a.m. and got 3 hours of sleep because I'm an asshole.
That was it. But that's what.
Hey yo, yo yo, yo yo.
H-O-L-E.
I do partially remember singing that song.
Right after the little girl sang Country Roads.
This cute little, like, she just first
I should have
day in
walked
the
by
United
her.
States
Yeah.
of America.
Yeah, I should have walked by and said, "Suck it, bitch. Listen to this. It's gonna be terrible. Welcome to your new scar."
So it was karaoke night last night, and it was a mixed bag.
It was.
Yes.
So there was a little kid there just living her American dream, singing karaoke.
You think she was?
Country Road.
I don't want to say what country she could have been from, but do you think she was ever going? I cannot wait to.
Yes.
No accent. I'm sorry.
Yes, that's exactly what happened because her parents were like recording her.
Bless. They were so sweet. Yeah, they were
had
so into
like
it.
smiles on their
They
face.
were so, and when we sang "I Will Survive," her father was just like, "This is the greatest song that's ever existed."
Well,
Like they were
Did they leave
involved.
once I started singing?
No, it was that because we sang after you. They were not offended by your song.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
I mean, maybe when they roll back that footage,
Right.
they're gonna be like,
Can you imagine their kid like coming down for breakfast this morning? That's so you.
"She might." It's a catchy tune, and it went on
It sticks
for.
with you.
I
It went on for
forgot
a
how
while.
much I loved that song.
Oh, that song is hilarious.
So, how did you come? How did you come to sing that song? Their H-way cheddar.
I don't know.
Oh, that's probably a truthful answer.
Oh, apparently I said, "Hey D, find me a racial and offensive song you could sing."
And I was like, "This motherfucker."
Okay.
And then I was like, "Give me my phone."
That's why you're an enabler.
From like all sides.
Yeah.
Listen,
Every angle.
how do you think this world works? We gotta have the people that execute, the people that enable, the idea people. Come on.
I remember, like, she walked away. She goes, "Your husband just asked me to find him a racial and inappropriate song," and I was like, in my bubble, I went, "And you did it, I'm sure." And you were like, "Yeah." I thought about it for a second, then I found him a song.
Yeah. I know. I said, and I apologize in advance.
I did. And I felt, for all intents and purposes, it was a mildly offensive. It's on the milder side of offensive.
It's an
Oh,
equal opportunity offensive song.
Right, because it hits every target.
Right.
The
Like if I had
handicap bar is
found
like the greatest though.
if I had found one
Right. From the
exactly
special ed
how you
perspective.
wanted, that would have been pretty bad. So
Right. I feel like it was a good.
I think I did my part
You did.
without causing too much damage.
And then, big guy thought he was going to go over in the corner and, like, absorb some kind of, like...
I was just trying to just be out of the way.
I just remember I went over to walk over there, when she told me to check on you.
We were all having a good time, kiki. And I look over, and you're in the corner, just shoulders rounded,
Taking on the...
looking around.
And I walked over and you go, I understand now why he was always so angry over here. He's like, there's a lot of shit going down that's totally inappropriate. And I was like,
wait a minute. Wait.
I said that?
Yeah.
Time out.
Oh
Time
my
out.
God. I'm sorry.
He thought it was inappropriate stuff going on?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
I'm a very, appropriate stuff person.
Mm.
When it gets to inappropriate, I'm easily offended.
No.
Right.
I'm not even going to fall for that one.
And I was like, oh, okay. And you were just like, I want to go kick people's asses. And I was like, well, let's not do that. I was like, we're leaving. You're here because you have to be with calves. We're leaving. So you need to not get in fights. And you're like, okay.
So what was it like sitting in the big guy's hot seat?
It was, I felt regal.
As if it's a throne.
It is.
No,
that's Patty's throne. Like he
Yeah.
would sit there and
I
just
was
get angry.
I was impressed, like no one asked me to move, kind of deal. But I was just chilling back. But you look around and you're like, oh, I'd kick you out. Like you.
No, I recognized
Leave.
the look on your face, and I was like,
But my favorite was
Check
that
on
he
your husband.
recognized where he falls in the ranks because he's like, I feel like I'm Patty Junior, 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 Junior. Like, he realizes there's like 17 people above him in the ranks.
that's probably how many drinks he had. Like he was counting down the drink.
I
How
was
many
like-
shots did you have, my
I don't
guy?
know. I do not know. I know that there were at least 2 and a double pour of bourbon at Moe's.
Right. And I know,
that was because Cav took a sip of it. He's like, nope, and dumped it right into mine.
and of
Oh.
course,
I mean, it's perfect.
I know that in the 15 minutes that I was there for the Derby, I did 2. No, I did 1, and I was offered a second one.
Oh, and you handed that to me.
Right.
So 3 shots. Well, no, 2 shots in the double pour, and we probably had at least 4 beers while we were there.
That's a good mix.
Yeah. I ate. I was proud of myself for that.
Okay.
I mean, that chicken was freaking hot, like lava. The first bite, I was like,
Well, the hot food's good.
I mean, I was like,
That's the other part that amazes me about Kevin is he doesn't eat.
No, I was like, you're gonna eat something now.
Okay, I do
No
have
room
to
in
tell
there.
my favorite story of the night,
Oh,
and it involves my girl.
Uh-oh.
We ordered food. Normally my girl orders nachos. She did not,
Every time, except for last night.
because her boy had bought her dinner prior to going out.
Thank you, baby.
I order fried shrimp, because I was craving the fried shrimp. I forgot they're not the way I like them anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And then I ordered a patty melt. And obviously, after eating the shrimp, patty melt I couldn't finish. So I boxed it up. I put it off to the side.
didn't last.
With every intention of bringing it home to have for either a late night snack or
At
this
4
morning.
a.m.
Yeah, at 4 a.m. when I was baking bread.
Mm-hmm.
And at some point later in the night, I look over and my girl is just chowing on my sandwich.
Wait, first I intended to just go in there and take a little corner out. And I was like, she ain't gonna miss a corner. So I took a little corner out and I ate it. And then closed the container and put it back.
And then
I was like, fuck it, I don't get it.
And I look over and I'm
And I
like,
took my hand and I'm like, I'm eating this sandwich.
Michaela goes,
no, that's not being very mindful. Just so you know.
and Michaela was like, Mom, were you upset? I go, no. And I'm like, not only that, but can we count how many nachos of hers I've eaten in the years? Like, I feel like it was rightly served.
Justified.
Right,
How many times have you used the joke though when she like takes food with your nachos?
What joke? That's not
That's
your.
not your piece.
No, never, never, never.
You will now. Though.
That's your job. I'm not.
No, I'm passing
can't.
out one
But
on
she
you.
like finishes eating and she hands me the box and she's like, I left you some. And I open it up and it's 2 rounded corners of crust.
Wow, so mindful of you. Were you thinking about other people?
I was. I was like, I didn't know. I didn't eat the whole sandwich. There's still a piece right there.
And if you're starving, you'll eat it.
Exactly.
It was a good sandwich.
Did you
No,
eat
it
the
was.
corners?
It was so bad. Like, I just went in there and was like, deep. Then I put it back, and I opened it back up, and I was like, deep, deep, deep. Put it back. And finally, I was like, fucking ow. So the first 3 bites was mindful.
Right.
You're like, I'm not gonna do this.
I'm not gonna-
She's not even
And
watching.
she said, fuck this bitch, she's not mindful.
You know what? I don't give a shit about her.
Oh, how you feel now? Yeah, that was pretty funny.
It was hilarious.
I did leave you those little,
Crumbs.
like the heel, the butt end of the sandwich.
I did tell, I also told Carly when I left, the waitress, I said, if your tip is not appropriate or what it typically is, please let me know because I'm leaving him blind to do it on his own. And normally I have to calculate the tip and fill it out because he usually can't see it and she said, I'll let you know. I said, you do that.
Oh, that's so mindful of you.
Well, I don't know what the tab was, to be honest with you.
There you go. Did you
Did
pay
you
it?
pay it?
I've got a charge.
Okay.
What was the charge? And that was
$140.
That's it?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
All right, that's not a bad night.
Is that you and Kat?
I don't know. I
He
don't
doesn't
remember.
know. He doesn't.
I do not remember.
He couldn't read the receipt.
I don't remember getting home.
I do. I remember you coming home. I remember poor Cabby laying on the dog bed. Like,
And then just for context, it's an actual couch, but it belongs to Kodo. It's not an actual dog bed. He didn't get on the floor.
but can you please understand that Cab is probably 6
Oh, he's good 6'7",
Yeah.
and he's
Easily.
and he's
6'8", something like
he's
that.
not that tall.
No, Cap's pretty tall.
Yeah, Cab is really
I was
tall.
gonna say he's like 6'5", 6'6".
No,
He's got to be past
taller than that.
And he's a big guy.
that. Yeah.
He's not a small man. He dwarfs Age White Cheddar.
Yeah.
AGW.
AGW. That's what I'm gonna start calling you.
Accurate George Washington.
I'm not. See, I don't enable everything. This is
But
unacceptable.
the
I got a
Coda's
better one.
couch is a love
sure you
seat,
don't.
and it's not like a big love. It's a small love seat. And he sat down on that thing, happy as a clam. I said, "Oh no! You're not sleeping there. You're gonna sleep downstairs." And he was like, "I'm not gonna make it downstairs." I was
I
like,
think
"Okay."
I think partly he didn't. I don't think he was. We were obviously feeling it,
Right.
uh, but there was more alcohol down there. I think he was trying to stay away from
He
it.
was. He mentioned it at one point that like I don't need to be tempted by what's down there. But I was like, okay, that's fine. You know, go get him a blanket and pillow. Go get him a blanket and a pillow, meaning like a bed pillow and a blanket that we have extras of that guests use. He goes, there's pillows on the couch, and he goes, there's a pillow on the couch. I'll grab that one. He grabs the couch pillow and brings it upstairs.
It's a pillow. They're pretty comfy.
I was like, dude.
Those
yeah, no.
fuzzy, those fuzzy pillows downstairs for that couch are
They are
comfy.
very comfy, but it's different than
Like
sleeping with a
snuggling
bed.
up to a grizzly bear.
But he
It
sits
really
down, and
is.
he's playing with the dog, and he's doing his thing, and he's like, I love him, and and he's talking like a baby with the dog, and this one, I'm like, you know, Cav, you got this whole big couch, like, you can have this whole side, and you're like, I'll just curl up in her little leg nest, and I'll just hang over here with Tracy, and you have that, and he's like, no. So this one was like, well, screw it then, and he takes up the whole couch and falls asleep.
Yeah. It's because he's not mindful.
Right.
I was mindful and gave the opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
He chose not to accept it, and so I was like, well, screw you. I'm not being mindful
Screw
anymore.
you.
So finally at 4 o'clock in the morning when I was done baking bread, and I said, babe, let's get upstairs and go to bed. What? Let's go to bed. So I get him up, and Cav was still kind of in the half asleep, not asleep. He would snore and then wake up and talk, and then have his eyes open and stare, but then go back to sleep. It was very bizarre.
Bizarre.
But I was like, you can have the couch. It's all there for you. I'm going to leave the TV on because you said you wanted TV. But go over there. There's a blanket and there's pillows. And he was like, nope, I'm comfy. And I was like,
That's good.
Yeah.
and you're going to wake up in a bed of dog hair.
He wasn't concerned.
I don't think he cares. I think, people, there's a lot of people out there that just don't care the way you think they do.
He wasn't concerned. He's like, I'm
I mean-
good. I'm drunk.
I
I
know
gotta
you
ride
have
home.
serious issues about dog hair.
It's a thing.
I didn't say it wasn't.
Did
I'm
you say
very.
serious issue?
I do.
I didn't know.
I mean,
about
I'm very mindful of that. That's why I put the blanket on the bed when you get up.
Does it not make the dog not sleep on the bed?
Right. Mitigates it.
I will put a blanket on, but then we never know which side has the dog hair on it from the days before, so then when you lay it down, it still has dog hair on the bed.
Oh, you gotta refine your process.
It's
my
the
God.
thought that counts.
Oh.
I mean, if you.
It's
took-
not the thought she wants you to think.
And mind you that the dog is super smart, and when he's really pissed off, he decides he's going to claw the blanket off
And then get
and
on
then
the bed.
nuzzle it anyway.
He's smart.
He's a smart fella.
I know he is.
He never does that to me. I don't do it.
He never sleeps on his side because he doesn't have the cocoon.
Oh,
Well, you
you've
have,
got
like,
it. You're
the-
making it
the-
so nice.
The Great Wall of Tracy.
He gets himself nuzzled in that little nest,
It's
and he,
warm.
and he
Oh,
can
yeah.
perch out and just look out the window and still be
Right,
like
he-
rested and
His
like.
little chin.
yeah.
His little chin's
You
like
made
this.
it too nice.
He just sits there like this, looking out the window. It's adorable. Great
I'm
pictures
sure
of
it
it.
is. I'm sure it is.
Anyway,
Is he down there?
so what was the topic today, babe?
Oh, do we still have a topic?
I
We
don't
got time or what?
We do. We got
Yeah,
time.
so I sent that to you guys, and I heard a version of this on Elliot in the Morning.
This was what I was wondering where it came
Yeah.
from.
And I thought, I was like, that's a neat, topic, to really kind of dig into. And it's like, whether it's something you've done or something you purchased that you cannot live without. And what are some things that you could absolutely do without?
And is it
Whether
things,
that's a person,
tangible things?
it can be anything. Like unique stuff. I mean, you get the whole. I mean, and this was funny because they talked about this on the segment on the show, where they were saying he didn't want to hear stuff like, "Oh, therapy. Wish I would have done it sooner." That kind of crap.
A cell phone, one of the crap things?
I don't think cell phone ever came up.
That's hard to believe.
But so that's kind of just like wanted to play off of that and kind of get you guys' thoughts of what are some things out there that you could totally be like, no, if this didn't exist, I would be perfectly okay.
Like, does that mean you could? Because I mean, there's a lot of things I feel like that if they didn't exist, I would actually be okay. Like, I don't have to. I enjoy them.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate the ease or the comfort they bring into my life, but I don't have to have it. Like, I know I could survive and be okay without.
Yeah, but is there something on the other spectrum, or the other side of that? Is there something that was purchased or something you've done over time that you're like, man, I wish I would have done that sooner because this is like, holy crap.
My pillows.
The Great Wall of Tracy pillows?
Really?
I mean, when they're working, they're phenomenal.
I mean, do they take days off or something?
You're such a dad joke.
Some days
Get it honest.
my needs are different than others. If the allergy season or the sinus issues are more significant than others, definitely, if my rotator cuff is more sore, if the
You know what? I've just figured out what I'm going to have to purchase that I can't live without anymore,
What?
and to make this an active tracking microphone for her.
because I
Little camera that's facing you.
We need it like right here so it could just. So what did the pillows do for you?
Yeah.
help me sleep. I mean, like if and even then, sometimes, like, I just have so many, I mean, he knows, like, I could literally have this entire, like, one half of my body operated on. Between my rotator cuff, my deviated septum, the bad knee, like, all of it, and then the foot. It's all this side of my body needs to be redone. This rotator cuff is damaged, too, because of just work and the restraints for over 20 years. But deviated septum, rotator cuff, knee that pops out because it has no...
Your entire right side?
And then this foot. You know, the bad triangle. There's two triangle feet. One is much more triangular than
You can see
the
them on
other.
Instagram. I can send you guys the picture.
But not for free. Not for free. We got bills to pay. Feetfinders.com.
But but the sinus issues are huge because I'm congested all the time, and I do have a deviated septum. So I can't. There's nothing there. This one, see, that one's clogged, which has been the issue lately. So how
do the pillows help?
Sleeping on an elevation.
Yeah. You know,
how?
Once she quit,
what are you doing? Like
over then.
Which part of you is elevated? Your whole.
I sleep on my back, elevated.
Which I can't sleep on my back.
But I can't. The problem is that if I can't sleep,
like if you're in a chair,
I can't sleep on my back. I mean, it's not like a 90-degree angle. It's like a 30-degree angle.
Probably 32, 33 degrees.
Maybe 45 on a bad day.
Well, you get one of those beds that.
Wow, did you see that look?
Yeah, I saw it. And I felt it.
I don't like sleeping like a salmon that's trying to jump upstream.
What the fuck are you talking about?
So.
Because I had one of those beds. It's in the basement in Dylan's room.
Yeah, so that way she can move. And
but ours is the whole bed.
It's the whole bed. It's not individual.
Right.
And so when we first started dating, she had that bed up here, and I started having the worst back problems ever. Because I sleep on my stomach. So when you sleep on your stomach like that, you're like a salmon trying to jump. You're like
okay, now I get the reference. Okay, so you're bent.
Yeah, the wrong way.
Because I had it elevated just right for my elevation. Plus, I had the knee elevated because like my knees could be up and perfectly supported, and I would sleep like a baby.
You guys need the one that each side.
So when we bought the new mattress, we talked about it, but it was like a $2,000 extra purchase to get the divided, and then had the frame for it and everything else. So we were like, no,
it's worth a good night's sleep.
We're worth it. It'll be fine because we have the king size bed, and I was like, I have my pillow system. It'll be fine. I don't regret not doing it, but I do think it would have solved a lot of problems because when I sleep on my back, I can't have my arms hanging down because it hurts. Like it literally is painful. And so I have to sleep with my arms propped.
So you sleep like this.
It's like this. It's literally this.
Like a beefy gym guy?
Yeah.
You're just like a...
Worked out, buys and tries, and gotta keep his arms elevated.
But then I have to have a pillow under my knee so that it stays bent because if it's straight, it fucked up in the morning.
It's a whole ordeal. Usually I
But if I sleep like that and I have my... Like when he's out of town, I can have my whole thing. I sleep a solid 6-7 hours.
So she needs the whole bed to herself. That's what I heard.
She pretty much gets it. I mean, I'm usually scooted over to the edge.
That is not because of me. I take my half of the bed. The reason he sleeps like that
is the carpet.
Yeah.
Is the large four-legged
his real life
presence.
Partner. His real life partner, Coda.
You don't even do not even doubt that because at night when he gets into bed, what does he do? Jumps up and literally on top of him, like he's like,
hello.
He's cute.
Yeah. Sorry.
He is nice.
And then he nuzzles himself in, and I cannot tell you, and I've shown people, so you all know it's true. I will wake up in the middle of the night to go pee, and this man is literally sleeping with half of his body off the bed.
Right, to make room.
To make room for him.
I'm just ready to get up in the morning and get to work. So my feet are already on the ground. That's why I do it.
That's a good spin.
Right.
Wow, so yeah.
I can't live without my pillows.
Yeah.
And they go with me everywhere.
That was the biggest definition ever.
They went to
Oh my
Nashville.
gosh.
Yeah,
They'll go to the beach.
There's a whole nother suitcase. It's just pillows.
I get it. One of my girlies, her dude, he takes two bags with him when he travels. One of them's for clothes, and the other one is for like mattress pads and pillows and things. Because he has to be comfortable when he's staying in a. I'll stop.
Yeah, you might as
No,
well.
no, I'm sorry.
No, pause. Don't pause this. Actually,
sorry.
pause. Don't pause.
Spare basket.
Yes.
Oh, what?
Do we have one?
Oh, what?
A
Spare
spare basket? It's not too big.
Like for...
Your
What?
room?
Yeah.
I think your sister has ones down by her thing. The little black ones, plastic ones.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. Sorry.
Sorry, Miss D.
That's real life.
Thanks for stopping in.
Yeah.
It's always appreciated.
All right, go ahead. Tell
Yeah.
about your friend.
Unpause.
Yeah. So her man friend has a bag with all his clothes, another bag with an entire mattress pad and pillows that he rolls up and he takes the air out of it and he packs it. And
That's commitment.
yeah, because he's like, there's just no bed in the world comfortable enough, and no matter where he travels. So it's not a whole pillow system, but the commitment's there.
I wish I could suck the air out of my pillows when we travel because they do take up a lot. Like,
We have those bags. You probably try.
and when we probably true when we went to Nashville and I didn't put us in the king size room. Well, I had to sleep in a separate bed because
Mhm.
you can't sleep in a queen with my pillow system and a husband.
Okay. But there was no coda, so you should have had more room.
No. I don't think these are really queen size beds. I think they were hoping to be one day,
They're probably fulls.
but they were not.
They lied.
So like when we did this beach trip, he was like, "We're getting a king size bed because we're not
Yeah, you're
sleeping
not-
in separate beds."
Yeah, you're not doing that to me again. Sorry.
Yeah.
What?
She's like,
The pillows can
I'm
stay.
like, the organizers of the entire trip get shafted on where they're sleeping.
Boy, you
It's, because I'm mindful.
stop. Stop.
That was a good sell. I'm impressed. You did very well there. That was good.
No, I reject that. As someone who helps you coordinate things,
You know when I won't be mindful? Next weekend. Trying to make sure things are prepared and mentally like.
it is.
Just remember,
taxing.
this is a charity event.
Mhm.
Oh, I'll be fine once the event starts.
Well, just remember my mother's going to be there.
It's
Be charitable to your staff,
That's why I have you.
event staff. I'll
I'm-
try to undo it.
I don't know if you're really going to need a radio because people will hear you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And it's going to be like, don't do that.
And I'm like, she means.
Well,
D-Lo knows. I know.
People will leave you and come to me, and I'm like, okay, so, are you good? Okay, now let's do this.
it's true. It's a lot of
As
truth
long
there.
as you know my vision, that's all that
Yeah.
matters. Because then you can translate it.
I'll translate. I speak Tracy. I will translate.
Because
that.
then if not, like I won't ever yell at her about things. I'll be like, dude.
That's the look. The eyebrows go up, and then I could see like your teeth.
I try to be mindful of other people's feelings, and I know I will freak the f out. And I'm like,
Yeah. That's the look.
Yeah.
There it is.
I know. And then D goes, I got it.
I'll be across the room. I'll be like, oh
Oh.
yeah, I gotta go. Something's.
It's a lot of truth being told right now.
I will be right back. Enjoy your hors d'oeuvres.
It just,
It's a problem in the kitchen.
it's here. And the vision.
Maybe that should be the code.
What?
There's a problem in the kitchen.
That would be the radio code. It's a problem in the kitchen.
Oh, it's Tracy. I gotta go. We need like a meeting place behind a tent somewhere, so you
Oh.
can make all the faces.
100% be barking that out over the radio come next Saturday.
And that'll be good. That'll be
Yeah.
good for some chuckles. But no, I was thinking about that. We have family chat every Sunday, and I was telling people about how, we've been prepping, we've been fundraising, we're building this, we're painting that, they're sorting that. I'm like, I cannot wait for this thing to be over. But at the same time, it's like, I feel great to be part of it, but I want to stop doing it. I just want it to be done. But I'm excited about how it's going to turn out.
I just do what I'm told to do at this point.
That's
like,
good
what do you
husbanding.
need?
Yeah.
No, 100%. Like I don't regret it.
Mm-hmm.
I've loved every minute of it. But when you think about the fact that it was a year ago, that first conversation. I mean, I remember it was May of last year because our event was in April. It was like 2 weeks after the event. Sitting in the oncology office was the first time I sent an email to ACS saying, I want to be able to do an event in Stafford. How do I make this happen?
Yeah.
And so it's been a year of conversation.
Is that something you can live without?
I
No,
love
I'm
it.
kidding. No,
Like
I know
I
you do.
genuinely, I loved it. I've loved the experience. But
Our dining room doesn't.
no.
I was walking upstairs to come to this, and I'm like, I'm starting to fucking twitch. Like, we need to organize this place.
There's no way.
I mean, we have got gift baskets and tents and blow up arches.
Yeah, I mean, we should just pretty much not have a dining room anymore. Because when the rare occasion it does get clean, it's clean for, I don't know, 10 minutes.
A week, and then I have some new thing that I decided we have to do.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good office space. It's a good workspace. So,
But I've literally
we need to
thought,
edit
like,
that.
should we put the dining room table in storage and, like, put some kind of shelving units in there and just use it
we
for,
actually
like,
yeah,
joked
just
that-
don't block the wine. or
right,
the-
gotta
or
have
the alcohol.
access to fine alcohol.
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want past
You
that.
can almost go in any room in this house and find alcohol. So now we ran out of space in the place downstairs. Well, just put it in the bathroom.
Go bathroom cabinets have Tito's under there. That's a fucking great idea.
Can't live without it.
We're gonna put like some
Can't
of
live
that,
without my Tito's.
like the fake grass you use in Easter baskets in the tub and just dump bottles of wine in there. Merry Easter.
Yeah, just like no showering allowed here. This is the bar bathroom.
You would think we're alcoholics. We're really
It's
not.
like that's not water that comes out of that tap. Just so you know.
God, would that be amazing?
Oh.
Wait a minute. So like a tankless system that you hooked up to the shower, but there's Tito's in
Right!
it? So you just
It's
turn
just
it on the
Tito's and club soda, and you're like, oh. You're just like,
No, I'm drinking.
Every once in a while, we'll treat ourselves with a bottle of Belvedere.
Yes. That's
Speaking
the cold.
of that,
That's
you
the
need-
cold
you might
water
need
tap.
I
You
thought
might
about cracking it today with my new ginger beer.
yeah, put a dent in that.
Hot
thing
water
there.
tap is Tito's. Cold water tap's Belvedere.
Oh, I
I
was
don't
gonna say that
have.
would
You
be
know
the
what?
club soda.
Let's do it.
One's got to be club soda though, because you guys are big. on soda.
She's a water girl.
Yeah, I'm okay. Get it out the sink. We're fine.
The other side.
Get it out the sink.
It's basic water. Club soda is just really, it's just fizzy water.
It's just, that tastes like electricity. That's what.
I'm with you there.
That's
100%. Club soda is like the oddest, other than gin, because gin just tastes like you're drinking a Christmas tree.
Have you ever stuck your tongue on a battery?
I'm a man.
So yes,
Yeah.
that's what club soda tastes like.
I
Like that,
agree. It's metallic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
no,
I mean,
that's
you're outnumbered
strange.
here. We're being mindful, but you're outnumbered.
So is that something you could live without?
Club
Yes.
soda?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
for sure.
I love how we're trying to
Don't
bring it
need
back
I'm
to
trying
the
so hard
Okay.
to bring it back to the
We
topic.
I
pillows,
have-
and 20 minutes later, we're back to what do you think
So?
about this?
No. Okay, listen. This is a recent purchase. I can't live without my foot massager.
Oh.
Man, I sit on that thing 3, 4
Wait,
times.
wait, whoa.
How would you say you put your feet on it?
Do you sit on it?
No.
We both like, whoa.
Oh, I just heard it back in. Oh, that sounds nasty.
Does it come
Oh.
with accessories?
Now I know why you can't live without it.
For all you people that are not nasty, thank you.
Immediately when you said that, we were both like,
I think I saw
I
it.
can't wait to watch that.
I think I saw it, but I thought y'all were just having some husband and wife nonverbal.
Foot
so
massager.
maybe we should buy one of those.
Right?
Yeah, I'll give you the make and model. No. Okay, so I have it in front of a chair in the living room
That's how you brace
where
yourself.
I go and sit And
In the chair.
In the chair, and I put my foot in the foot massager.
Have your alone time?
Can I
Yes.
ask this question?
Mommy's special time. Door's locked for a reason.
It's Miss Libby's special time.
Is it like the Walmart $20 foot massager?
Oh no.
Okay.
No. It's got, see now this conversation is going to go wrong no matter what I say.
Well, you started it off wrong. Just remember, you had officially
Please,
got this whole.
bring it.
Yeah, I
I feel like we need this. Bring this, please.
She's heated.
Oh,
She's got a vibration function.
Is she ribbed?
Oh.
Is she ribbed?
She's ribbed for my pleasure.
does it come with a complimentary towel?
There's a complimentary towel that comes with it. It is so. Every time I
A
sit,
cleaning spray?
every time I sit on it, my eyes roll to the back of my head because it squeezes me just right. It is the perfect essential to the house. When I'm done, I feel so good.
Satisfied.
I'm completely satisfied.
Take a nap. Take a nap.
Sometimes I do. Just
Sometimes?
lay there.
Sometimes.
She's tongue-tied.
Sometimes I fall asleep right where I'm at. 'Cause-
I mean,
Oh
that's
my
essential.
God. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Y'all are gross. I also have.
Says the girl.
You threw this easy one out there. That was like the fish just jumps in the
You
boat.
couldn't just let it go though.
No.
This
Right.
right.
No.
Who do you think you're talking to?
You too?
Right.
We were trying to be
I
mindful.
mean, we
failed.
make baking bagels dirty.
It's true.
Yeah. It's very true. We make songs dirty. Change the
Oh,
word.
no.
It's you don't blow me.
Don't ruin a classic.
That
Don't
was
ruin a
such a
classic.
good song.
You ruined a classic.
I thought that was pretty good. It's pretty catchy.
I mean, I'm not saying that it's not, but that is one of my favorites.
Yeah. Pick on something.
The
else.
original. I mean, I like the Simply Red one too, but
You did a good job. It's decent.
yeah.
It's respect.
Moving on.
What
So,
did
anyway.
you give anything? I can you send me the make and model of that bad boy?
Yeah. As long as you're gentle with it. Because I know you.
Doesn't want yours.
Because
Just
I
want
know
to use
you're.
the one.
Because I know your foot's a lot bigger than mine. I want you to spread it out.
There's a lot more need.
So you put yourself inside this, is what you're saying.
It's made for feet, but sometimes
What you do with it is
it's
Yeah.
your business.
It's your business.
Is it velvety when you put your foot?
It is.
Why is it like that? Wow. Back massage.
My
foot
man friend
massage.
gave it to me,
Uh-huh.
so
To have
'Cause
it
he's
when he's
mindful.
not around to do it himself.
correct.
Yes.
That is exactly why he bought it.
My man won't touch my feet, so.
I touched them.
With what?
10-foot pole. There have been a couple times over the last couple of weeks.
They're getting mad.
She is taking her shoes off and like put her feet. I'm like, you need to move.
I told
Out the
her,
house?
I told her. I said, Jason said, we're at this, Age White Shutter said, we're at the season where you need to start wearing some socks.
Oh. We need to make an
The
appointment.
dogs are barking.
They're howling sometimes.
What
Oh.
was it after play? It was like the night before, there was the night of the play.
But she put them sweaty things close. And
I
was
took my shoes off and I laid down in bed and he was like, I love you,
But
those are bad.
You know, that's something I can live without.
And my bad feet.
Yeah.
And then at one point, like probably 10 minutes go by, and he said, "No, like seriously, you need to switch positions and put your
He's
head
like,
on,
I can't do
and
it.
you need to change ends. Like I can't do this."
Sorry.
Or wash them.
It's not that they're dirty. I wash my feet.
Oh.
But,
I was on my feet for 12 hours that day between the.
you know what helps eliminate that? Socks. I want to swing forward.
Oh, that's why he wants to have on socks. Okay, I thought he was like, I don't want to see them.
No, well, there's probably.
I don't mind them. I really don't. They're fascinating to look at.
Like dinosaur bones or fascinating to look at? Wait.
Trying not to. She says I pick on her all the time. I'm trying not to, but you guys just keep like, you're like, oh, here's this cookie for you.
You didn't tell. You gotta like preemptively. You gotta put me in on.
I don't care that you pick on my feet.
Well, no, but you.
I mean, I know they're ugly.
Yeah, but we don't need to be constantly reminded of it. Okay, got you.
I'm trying to be mindful.
Mm.
Look at the theme that has.
Y'all ain't. Mm-mm.
She's like, I'm tired of you misusing my word.
And that's why we keep doing it.
Oh, because I'm tired of it.
I'm just waiting for the moment when you're like, yes, that was mindfulness.
Me too.
Still waiting, huh?
Yeah. I'll call it when I see it.
It's never happened in this house.
I'll be mindful next weekend.
When?
That's.
You're still misunderstanding it. Still misunderstanding it.
Why is there music playing?
Is the world just trying to tell us to stop
I
this
don't
podcast?
hear it. I don't hear it.
Is it an ice cream truck? What is this?
No.
It's probably coming from the vent from downstairs.
That's cranky.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, I have the worst hearing out of all of us, and I hear that. Or maybe it's in my head, I don't know.
Oh, well.
That'd be weird.
It's probably my fault then.
Really? That would be weird.
No, if we were all having the same
Music?
weird mental music, that means we've spent officially too
Is
much
somebody
time
trying
together.
to take over the world? And they're trying to, like, brainwash us?
I mean, from what I understand so far, the song's pretty good.
What is it?
I don't know.
All right. Can you please tell me what you can't live without so we can stop
What I
this?
can't live without. I think it's easier for me to say things that I can live without.
Okay, we
I
haven't hit that topic. So.
I honestly 100% believe I could live without a phone.
I believe that.
I could
Without
go.
it?
I could
Like without
go,
a cell phone.
Yeah, I could
Or a
go,
smartphone.
Yeah, I could go my entire life without one.
You're not on it all the time?
No, but it's like when you have it, you feel like you have to be on it doing something, and that's just annoying. If we were back to landlines, I'd be good with that.
Yeah.
Well, if you didn't know, like, I would agree. I think it would be an adjustment at first, but I think people get used to it. Like, I don't think it's something that, like, would... I do think there are people in this world who would literally probably have some sort of a breakdown from it.
They'll recover.
I think
there's also people that would be okay. Like, it would be a weird adjustment. You'd have to kind of, like... But, like, you know what I've noticed, like, the last week, because I've been so busy? I left my phone from work.
Yeah.
I was fine. I wasn't panicked or freaking out. I left my phone when we went and ran errands yesterday. Didn't think anything of it. It was like, okay, whatever. Like, I think people can adjust. They don't give themselves enough credit.
But how much of that is that, you know, he had his, and if anything happened, your kids could call him.
No, I didn't even think about that part.
So, I don't know, like...
I just feel like I feel like with the advent of cell phones, we've actually reduced the amount of freedom that we have as people. Because you're always available.
Yeah.
Even when you say, "Oh, I'm not available," you're available.
You still take a peek
Yeah.
at that message or listen to that
Yeah.
voicemail or...
Exactly.
I think there's a difference though. Like, I will never discount like you were bringing up, like the kids and stuff like that. I will never discount the use of a cell phone. I don't think a smartphone is necessary. Like, I do think there is a good, I think the invention of a cell phone, just like the microwave and the washer and dryer, I don't think it's a bad thing. I think I think for connection with people that are long distance, I think when your kids are away, I will never take away the fact that it gives me comfort to know that my kids have a cell phone. So if I have to reach them, I can always make sure they're okay.
I agree with you.
But smartphone, apps, social media, all of that, 100% could do to get away with. Could get rid of it.
I mean, I agree on that point, but it's for me. Just if it didn't exist, I'd be perfectly okay.
No, I get that. I think a lot of people would. Well, I think a lot of people wouldn't. But I also think we have the ability. Like,
I think it would break people.
I
if
have
they
friends
didn't have
who have a
They
cell
do
phone,
recover.
and to this day, when they come home from work, their phone is on a counter, and they do not pay attention to their cell phone until the next day when they go to work and take it with them.
Is it their work phone?
No, it's their
I
personal
ignore
phone, but
that.
they have a landline, and if people need to reach them, they reach them on their landline. They do not access their cell phones when they're at home.
Yeah.
And there are people that still do it, and if you really wanted to discipline yourself, it's possible. It's just a matter of
Yeah, I like the idea of having the phone, but I do appreciate if all the apps and things were gone, then I would be okay. I spend a lot of time on my phone because I just don't have the discipline to not be on it.
Right.
And I think
Yeah.
the majority of us are like that. It's become like another appendage that you have to have.
But I think you could. I mean, you're totally disciplined enough. Like, look how it was easy for you to go off social media. I think you're the type of person where, at the end of the workday, if you put your cell phone down and you're like, I'll check it once a night to make sure that my mom hasn't texted with an emergency or something, I think you could easily leave it on the kitchen counter and walk away from it and not think twice about it.
Oh yeah, I mean, I agree that I could have a phone hanging on the wall again and not ever have that.
Right, right. And I actually had gotten a like when we first moved in here, I purposely put a landline in here for a long time because, like, I didn't want the kids on their phones and that kind of stuff.
That's a huge question that I would love to get answered. Of like, how many people, just in the U.S.,
I still have a landline.
still have a landline?
Or
How rare do you think that is now?
I think you should petition to bring back the landline, and that
You
way
think it's that far gone?
it's far. I think it's that far gone. Bring back the landline and see if we can
The only reason I
Take
got
cell
rid of it
phones,
was
turn it
financial
off,
reasons.
put it down.
Because to have a
I
landline,
was talking.
I-
That's all.
oh shit,
you
you're
just
right.
keep going.
No, you're
You
right.
are
I'll
not
call
being-
you. I'll
were-
call you.
You were not being mindful.
100% was not being mindful.
I'll send you a text message with the rest of
No,
my
you finish. I'm
statement.
sorry.
I mumbled it under your voice. I'm done.
All right, Kanye.
Screw you.
I don't get that reference.
The whole wow, that's going way back. The whole Taylor.
I won't let
Swift
you
thing.
finish.
Yeah.
When he interrupted Taylor Swift on her
Oh, I'm
acceptance.
Kanye.
Which would make me Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift was at Patty's last night.
Don't go there. Not we're skipping right past that.
Okay.
I apologize, Taylor.
Nice to meet you.
I didn't mean to.
Oh, no. Go ahead. I don't even remember. I couldn't even repeat what I said because like I'm no lady brain and I already forgot it. What were you gonna say?
You guys were talking about doing surveys of like how many people have a landline.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'd be
yeah.
interested to. Oh, I was saying bring it back.
Like bringing back landline.
Oh yeah, and then to see how many people we could get to put your cell phone up when you come home and just turn it off and put it on the shelf. And if you want to reach me, call me on my landline.
I think
That'd be interesting.
It would be interesting to see, like, if there's, like you were saying, like a generational thing, because, like, I know from, like, just being in the school system, there's a whole different way of. It's not just about the cell phones for communication purposes; they are babysitting
Dependent.
devices.
And they're and that's you.
And it's bad. Like, you sit in school system and you sit in meetings, and parents are just, oh, here, just take this and go.
Yeah, it's like the iPad kids
Mm-hmm.
is what we're
Yeah.
where we
It's-
are. Now.
So I think so many people would freak out because then they'd have to actually engage with their children
Yeah.
Well, it's not even.
and discipline them and parent them.
I mean, people
Spend time with them.
people use their devices now as a way to not engage with people.
Right, 100%.
And so it's hilarious. I had the conversation earlier with the guy outside when I was selling the bike, and it's like, you see the level of customer service, with people just in general in just about every industry now, where it used to be you walk in, it's like, hey, how are you? How can I help you?
Mm-hmm.
And now you don't even get that.
Yeah, a lot of people.
Half the places now you don't even have to because you check in on a device.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, even
I would like. I want to keep the convenience of the device
yeah.
in certain places, if
I mean,
that's what you're talking about.
They are slowly eliminating people. I've seen this at multiple airports now. You know, at like the little Hudson News or whatever places in the airports
Mm-hmm.
where you scan your card, your credit card, to get in because they don't have staff. And you go grab whatever you're going to get, and it, like AI, scans it and charges you.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think I saw that at. Oh yeah, I went to a Nationals game, and that's how you can get your not Nationals. Anyway,
It would be Nationals if you were around here.
no, it wasn't. Drawing a blank.
Were you in another state?
Baltimore.
That's
Oh,
the Orioles.
Camden
The Orioles. Yeah.
Orioles.
Yeah, the Orioles. Yeah, it's kind of like a semicircle. You hit your credit card, it opens the turnstile.
Yep.
You go in, pick out whatever you want. When you come back out the other turnstile, the RFI reader picks up whatever
Yep.
item you purchased and puts it on your card.
Yep. Same thing. And they're doing the same thing at the airports now.
Mm-hmm.
It's wild.
Yeah, it is wild. So it kind of like, it gives you like $1 charge when you tap it, just to make sure it connects to an
Yep.
account. And if that happens, boop, the door opens. Then you can go in, get whatever you want, and it lets you out the other end.
No social interaction at all.
It's crazy.
I mean, they have like one person or
Maybe
outside
Yeah.
at the turnstile.
That's the kind of stuff that I wish there would be some kind of like apocalypse.
watching. You just want to like,
I just want to.
you want the what is it, EMP?
EMP.
Yeah, I
You
want
Not
to.
AGW.
I want the AGW to come
I
through and
want to
ruin.
weed out the people who couldn't survive that way of living.
There'd be a lot of the younger generation that I think would pass pretty quickly.
I want to like weed out and get rid of. Okay, and then there'll be the people who don't give themselves enough credit that they can, and they just need to learn
Mm-hmm.
and figure it out. And then there'll be others that will be like, okay, this sucks because I like the convenience, but I'm good.
I'm good.
I can still add and subtract and sign my name to things.
Yeah, I think there are a lot of people out there now that are not adaptable.
Oh yeah,
There always has been,
yeah,
you know,
Yeah.
but now it's
But do you
Like-
think it's I think it's more prevalent now.
yeah.
but it's because everything's just so convenient.
Now Papa Dooley has a flip phone,
Mm-hmm.
and we all make fun of him, but he's like, it makes phone calls, and that's all I needed to do.
And he has a level of freedom that we don't.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
It's true. I agree. All right, well, we are at an hour.
I kind of figured we were there. I was going to try and start landing this plane, but
And
thanks for landing.
We got we had some laughs. We also got serious there.
Which never happens.
That was very
Right.
mindful of us.
Stop!
So glad I could bring that theme to this episode. I'm sorry, I keep checking my phone.
Is that what you're
Wow.
Yeah, because there's so many things coming in. Like, I needed to like approve that the T-shirts looked okay. I needed to approve that the signs look alright.
So I'm going to
Yeah.
go ahead and I don't know, I don't think we're going to do an episode next Sunday, correct? It'll be after the relay, and it's Mother's Day.
Yeah, I think it's going to seriously depend on how people are feeling.
doing? Yeah.
No, I'm okay.
Can we do it from the couch?
I'm not moving this stuff.
Oh, okay.
Can we bring the travel set with us?
Yeah, it sounds like crap. I want to upgrade the travel set now.
Oh no.
Jesus.
Hurry up, change the topic.
Cheese and crackers. But thank you. I think that was pretty good. We didn't get as deep as I thought we were, but you know we never do when we have
Yeah.
a topic, unless it's like some crime drama.
I
thing.
have
We
some
meant
deep
well.
topics coming up.
Okay.
I told you about them last night.
Sorry. Oh, did you?
Mhm.
Oh no. Don't ask me to recall things.
The next one will be about the foot massager.
Thanks for listening
Yeah, thank you
and
guys so
watching.
much.
And also sorry.
Probably going to be a hiatus next weekend, but thank you guys so much. Make sure you check us out on Apple and Spotify at shaken_and_disturbed
Yep.
and on YouTube, because we do post videos like last week's got posted. But we're still working on intro for YouTube, so we're not quite.
It's not going to
100%.
happen this week.
But relay's coming up Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's looking forward to that. It's going to be a good time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Excited to get my life back.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
The play is done. Relay will be done.
Class is
It's
done.
going to be peace in the Middle East. Is what's going to happen.
Bye,
you guys have a
guys.
great week. And we'll see you soon.
Bye.
I was like, bye. Bye.
Somebody send help.
Twice. You good.
I am.
Did you like actually?